spooky adjacent things because October.
Yeah, what's scary is the quality. Ayo.
Ayo.
You see, I'm going to be petty for reasons.
It's a good excuse to, mess around with these collections and not
just...
just...
This would be the easiest one to do because this one has a new game plus, which is what I will be... This is what I will be doing. Just a new game data while carrying over items and spells, and I will be, because it's New Game Plus, I will be doing New Game Plus hard. The other reason for that is because this game actually there's certain items you can only get on hard mode.
The year is 2035, Japan. Crowds of spectators are gathering around in anticipation of the first full solar eclipse of the 21st century. My name is Soma Cruz. I'm a high school exchange student studying abroad in Japan. We live near Hiboki Shrine in mythology.
The funny thing is, the game says he's a foreign exchange student, but then he says that he's going to meet his childhood friend, and people are like, how is she your childhood friend if you're an exchange student? The exchange student line was added in the English version to try and make Soma American, even though he's supposed to be Japanese. Because, for those of you that don't know, this is the Castlevania game that all the old-ass boomers on the internet acted like was the worst game in the series for years, because this is a game that takes place in a solar eclipse in Japan that has Dracula's castle in it. In 2035. So many people are going to make so many jokes.
So about 9 years from now.
Yeah, so many people are going to make so many jokes about this. Like, because Soma's supposed to be, I believe, 17. He was born in 2017. So right now he would be like 7 or 8. So I guess happy 8th birthday, Soma. Well, actually, that was like... Funny thing is, I believe that was in August. Looks like he's coming too. Where am I? Oh, what happened? Yeah, this game's localization isn't the best, so you've decided to join us. Did you have a pleasant nap? Because this is in the era where, and a lot of people don't realize this until you pointed it out, from 2001 to 2008, Konami released a Castlevania game every year. For like 8 years.
You gotta play this on a shady emulator.
Okay, people say that this was a good emulation job. I know what you're doing, but people say M2 does good work, because they do. Who the heck are you? It's like, okay, so his name is, Agenya Aricado. Aricado. I wonder if that sounds like something familiar. Must be a coincidence. Totally not Alucard transliterated into Japanese and pronounced phonetically. Nope, not at all. Just skip the introductions. I have a few, questions and I need answers now. Go ahead. Why have you come here? Me man, where are we? We're in Dracula's castle. Dracula's, castle, are you telling me we're in Europe? No, we're inside the solar eclipse. Like I said, this was the game, that was hated on for years by a bunch of fucking boomers because this
because this is a bridge too far.
Because this concept was too ridiculous for them. Inside the Eclipse, you're insane. See, even the game agrees. Don't take me for a fool.
No, do you think I'm a fool?
That's all I listen to him. He's telling the truth. What the heck are you talking about? Give me an explanation. Oh, wow, it's like this. Huh? An enemy. Damn it. They're preventing us from... they're preventing us from explaining...
Protect the girl!
Ah.
Damn! Protect... Ah! Go back to where you came from. This was T on the Game Boy, wasn't it?
Yes. This collection is T.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because, all... one, a lot of the female enemies in this game, if it was more detailed, they would just straight out be naked. And two, a lot of enemies explode into a blood or fly into pieces when you kill them.
I need to play some Castlevania.
Like, that's a funny thing, and it being New Game Plus shows, and I find it funny that I get to show that because... Oh, actually, like, going to roll back a bit because I forgot to... the throw sphere.
Yeah.
What was that thing? Sorry, as awakened. What was? The spirit of the creature you killed has just entered your body. You have the
power to absorb the abilities of monsters you kill.
Yeah. I have that power. You have gained the power. Now you must go to the master's chamber. For what reason? Do you not wish to return as your friend to your own world? Of course I want to go back. Go to the Master's Chamber. Then you'll understand everything eventually. You'll understand everything. But I can't and just leave Mina here. Like, there's no need to... put up a protective barrier. But Death will most certainly find those who stay here for too long. Then I... yes, only you can save her from a painful death. And you, what will you do? I, too have things I must do within these council walls. That pot roast isn't going to plant itself. What? Nothing. Go set for both your own life and hers are at stake. Okay, now I have many things I need to explain. First of all, like I said, New Game Plus. So because New Game Plus, I have like all the shit ever. The reason, like I did the hard mode New Game Plus, it was a combination of the wanting to show off the things that you get later, like only through hard mode, and B, because this game is notorious for basically the grind being kind of obnoxious. I just didn't want to go through that, because besides having all the equipment, I also have all the souls. I'll just jump between things throughout the game going.
I need to sit down and play some Castlevania.
You know.
We have these collections, I just haven't...
Actually, where's the one ring I had? It's the Soul Eater ring.
Realistically, because they're short, I need to sit down and go play the...
Okay, no, wait, not Soul Eater ring.
NES collection.
Yeah, I will keep the... damn it. I will keep the Chaos ring on, because again, besides that, I also, like I said, I have all the souls. Though something funny, because it was New Game Plus, Song was supposed to stab the one enemy with a knife, but because he just uses whatever you had equipped, because I had the best weapon in the game equipped, that's why he stabbed with...
I'll play the first game later. Have these
that's the
collections,
reason.
I just haven't got around to these.
Again, that's the reason I started with this one, it was because of, again, the New Game Plus nature of the game, and I just start with Witch, and as for the... Not going to use Headhunter immediately, that doesn't matter, because I immunity to poison, let's go. I'll just jump around between things. Because something else with the game... I need to remember my buttons. Because I 100%ed the game, 100% complete map. Again, this is the main reason it was New Game Plus, so I will have a complete map so I don't get lost and so I don't have to grind souls. Because if it wasn't 100%, I would just be doing this. Going in and out of rooms, killing things until the game gives me the soul, but... As you can see, was the menu on the display here, like, I have their soul.
Yes.
Because that's, yeah, another example, I have the Chaos Ring. That's something you get at the end of the game for getting every soul. It gives you infinite magic. Though a funny thing is on New Game Plus, because it gives you infinite magic, if you equip something that takes more magic than you have, you can't use it despite it being infinite. So the funny thing is I actually can't use certain late game souls and shit right now because they... I think they... checking the map in the areas where I remember there being the... because again I have a lot to explain. You have on New Game Plus, you have all the standard souls. You don't have any of the progression and souls, so that the game will, you know, still go in an order. But like I made a joke out at the beginning. This game, save point. Like I made a joke out at the beginning. This game is glitchy as shit. So because it's glitchy as shit, there are a lot of sequence breaks and stuff you can do. So update save states based on save points to have points to jump back at if, you know, recording fucks out. Though this is likely going to probably be a 2-session game, maybe 1 session if I'm good enough.
If you're using save states?
Well, also the other thing is because of the New Game Plus and nature of it, I like...
Well, one, if you're using the save state slots, you can roll 2 or 3.
I was going to do that. I was planning on probably trying to roll...
Always have to back up your saves, guys.
Yeah.
You know, maybe because it's October, I'll finally get around to playing some Castlevania.
Anyway, first, oh wait, no, damn it. Anyway, first, a ball, damn it. The reason I keep doing that is because it's emulating the Game Boy. B and A were normally B and A. I swapped them, so I have to remember my muscle memory of when I'm pressing B on the controller, it's registering an input as A. And...
level up!
And there we go. Orb to fully heal, and after you beat him, if you got lucky, you would get where is it? It should think it's in the rat. Okay, no way, it's not the rat. I believe it is one of the blue souls. Great armor. Yeah, Creeping Skull, there it is. Ah, there we go. This is one of the best souls in the game. It's really fucking slow, but if you...
My Vaughn dick.
It's supposed to be an arm.
I know it's supposed to be an arm, but at certain angles on that sprite...
Damn it. Like I said, I need to remember shit like that, because that's going to happen a lot.
Yeah.
And again, like
I'll get some Castlevania.
See, look at that damage. Oh, because I'm playing with the Soul Eater ring, I can also keep it out for very, very long. Giggity. If I feel like the Soul Eater ring is making things too easy, I might take it off. I'm probably going to keep it around for convenience, because while the yeah, we can't make that jump. While your magic meter is mostly used for your like bullet souls and like sub weapons. Or actually, the bullet souls, I think, the one that's considered the sub weapon. Red souls are up in attack. Blue. Oh, I remember this being a wall. Oh, I can't pick it up because I have full potions.
Yes.
Red spots are save points. Basically, the 3 different types of souls you have, I don't remember what they're called, what each of the official names are. Red are basically your sub-weapons, like I said, up and attack button. Blue are R, and then yellow are passive. Then the yellow are different passive effects. And those are the 3 different types of souls you have. And if anyone played Bloodstain, it basically does the same thing. Flying armor, now it can go make the 1 gap. There's also, if you know exactly how to time it, you can also do a lot of skips with the flying armor. I don't remember where a lot of those are because I didn't really practice them, because I'm not going to do a bunch of glitches throughout this game. If I do a glitch, I'm going to use save states to either go back or just rewind to go back. I'm not saving, I'm just, if you visit a... Damn it, I didn't want to save. Yeah, it's fine. You just visit a save, a point that refills health and stuff. Yeah, anyway, besides mechanic shit, like I said, what I wanted to go on about at the beginning
This theme sounds like music from Bug Fails, and it's bothering me.
What the fuck does this sound like from Bug Fables?
Final boss man?
I don't hear that at all.
No, just the one guitar riff. Sounds like the part of the Everlasting King's theme.
Flying armor. You hold R, it makes you hover. Anyway, what I was going to... You know, I'll keep the flying armor on for a minute. Let's change to a different...
It's that part.
Let's do that. Oh, well, that's useless. Yeah, that's useless. I'll try to show off every soul, but because I have all of them, there's some probably not going to show because, again, they're useless, though. Though because this area has the axe armor, swap to that one for a minute. Because it's basically your cross weapon, because due to the soul system in this game, you don't have any traditional weapons. Well, you don't have any traditional sub-weapons. Instead, you have souls that all work like the sub-weapon, like the skeleton that kind of works like the axe because goes up in an arc, and that would be, you know, the cross boomerang because it does the same thing of it flies forward and then comes back, hitting something multiple times. Anyway, the point I've been wanting to make is, like I said, talking about that thing was the whole setup for the game. I'll go more into it when later things in the game's story are revealed. I'll go more into it at that point. Just for now, I'll say the sort of concept of the whole, like, castle being in the Eclipse and stuff, that idea actually makes more sense if, like, basically...
Oh yeah, 69 damage.
Nice. That actually makes more sense to basically if you were in Japan. Now, something, you know, being lost in translation, I feel like isn't exactly... I'm not going to blame people for not knowing about that, because like I said, these games coming out so quickly, like one after the other, due to that fact, a lot of shit was kind of lost in translation. Like, if you read a lot of the dialogue in this game, it reads in a very stiff, awkward way, like it was machine translated.
Ow. Your mom was machine translated.
So yeah, I'm not going to blame people for entirely not being aware of certain...
This castle is a creature of chaos.
The funny thing is, the point I was going to make actually ties into that line. Because of a
mini incarnation.
Because of a detail about this series that was sort of kind of lost in translation.
Rock armor. I love the enemy names.
Oh, just wait till we get to lubricant later.
You and lubricant.
Everyone in lubricant.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how is the audio balancing in this video? I've started asking this question whenever I start editing a new Let's Play, so I can make sure that me and Carson are not being drowned out by the game. But if you have any concerns about the audio balancing, feel free to leave those concerns in the comments. But please try and not repeat a lot of similar concerns to other people, because I don't want the comments flooded with a lot of similar comments about making the same type of adjustment. So if you see a comment you agree with, you could give it a like, and I will notice if a comment has a ton of likes. That would make me realize that a lot of people think I need to tweak the audio balancing in that specific way. Also, keep in mind that I often edit a part or two in advance. So even if a comment gets a lot of likes, I might not implement the changes until way later on, because like I said, I'm always editing parts a week or two in advance. That way, I can make the parts unlisted and post them on Patreon so that people can get videos a week or two early. So, if a part goes up that is unchanged, it was likely a part that was already edited and uploaded before I decided to implement whatever changes people wanted. So always keep that in mind, that the changes being made will not take effect immediately, because I've likely already done a good bit of additional editing, at least one or two parts ahead of whatever part you're watching and leaving comments on, because I always try to keep parts in advance unlisted for Patreon. That way I can constantly update the Patreon so that people can get videos a week or two early, like I said. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, And I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you'll come back someday. See you later.